Okay, so tomorrow is the MOA membership pre-sale for TXT's Act Lovesick tour in Manila. Finally, the day has come because it was actually supposed to be last Saturday, but they moved it a week after because some details were missing and stuff like that. So yeah, tomorrow's the day, and I'm so nervous because it's my first time to buy tickets online. I don't really know what to expect. I mean, I've seen a lot of like feedback and complaints during the 17 one, so hopefully it doesn't get that bad. I really don't know. But I'm aiming for royalty, and royalty has sound check. So I'm aiming for that, and hopefully I get it because I only plan on going one day since that's all the money that I have. But you know, if ever I do have some extra money, then maybe I can buy a ticket for day two. So I don't know if I'm gonna be vlogging tomorrow while it's happening. I feel like I'll be too stressed, but if ever I do have any footage or pictures, then I will show it and then I'll just explain after. But yeah, so just good luck to me, good luck to everyone who's gonna be trying tomorrow and on Sunday. And yeah, I'll see you if I have any other footage to show. Yeah, bye bye.
Has been sent to your
My
mobile
OTP.
number.
Text yourself. Para ma-refresh yung...
Lord! Teka lang, walang signal dito.
Chill. Chill. Text yourself.
Oh my God.
Chill. Airplane.
How do I chill?
Airplane mode mo.
Hello world, I'm back. It is currently September 28th, which is a few days after the ticket selling weekend of TXT. So I thought I would give you a short story time, like a more detailed explanation of what happened during the pre-sale. So I wrote everything down here and hopefully I don't miss anything. So yeah, let's get started. So the night before, actually it was already D-Day, but I slept at around 3 a.m. because I was so nervous. And even after I slept, I woke up every single hour because of how nervous I was. But eventually, I got up from my bed at 8 a.m. and I turned my laptop on and everything else. Because my logic was like maybe if you were one of the first people on the website, maybe the website would think like, oh, okay, maybe this person should be first in line. That was my logic, but it doesn't work that way. It's completely random. So eventually the ticketing countdown began like saktong 1 hour before, and at around 9:30 my sister woke up and I told her to help queue with me because I don't know, I was just taking my chances. So eventually the queuing started, like the real queuing at 10 a.m. and you shouldn't refresh the page, by the way, for anyone who's wondering. You will have the countdown, and once the countdown is over, you shouldn't refresh the page because apparently that will just like put you at the back of the line. So just wait for it to refresh. And while I was waiting for it to refresh, I actually had 2 links open for day 1 and day 2. So did my sister. I also had it on my phone. But when I got my queuing number for both days, I got 10K. So that was around like a 30-minute wait during that time. And in my phone, I was only on day 1 in my phone. I got around 6K in line. My sister also got 6K for day 2, but for day 1, she got 1K. So I ended up using her laptop because I planned on going for day 1 anyway, and I was aiming for royalty. So that was what happened. So when I checked her queue, it said it was around like a 10-minute wait, but I got in like in less than 10 minutes. I think 10:08 a.m. I was already on the website itself. So that was when I started filming my like reaction video. Everything was happening so smoothly, honestly, but I was just shaking because I wasn't used to her laptop keyboard because it was a lot smaller. I mean, it's a lot smaller than mine, and I was just all over the place. But eventually, I got to secure royalty because royalty was still there. It was super early. I was probably one of the first people on the website. So royalty A, I checked out and everything. I put in her bank information, and all I needed was the OTP, which is the code that the bank sends you just to verify that it's you. And she didn't get it during the first time, so I was like panicking because the signal in this house is kind of sucky. So we thought it was a signal. My other sister, my oldest sister, she woke up and started texting my second sister just to check if it was like the signal thing. But no, my sister got her texts, and so that means it was the bank's fault. They probably weren't sending it, or I don't know why it just wasn't going through. So you can only resend the code like around 3 times, and I did. I like used it all up, and eventually during the last try, they already warned me that, you know, this is my last chance, and if I fail again, they will block the number and everything. So I was just panicking at that point. I was just hoping for the best, and she never got it, basically. So I tried one last time. I know I shouldn't have done that, but anyway, I was already giving up at that point. But yeah, it errored, so I had to go back to the website. Luckily, I still had access to SM tickets. I think I had around like 5 or maybe 3 minutes left. So when I went back to the website, it only had VIP standing left. Like royalty was gone, so the next one was VIP standing, which is my goal. Like I was just going from like most expensive to least expensive, so I might as well just buy it instead of, you know, waste time, and maybe I wouldn't even get tickets anymore. I was so close to crying, but I told myself I shouldn't because maybe I wouldn't get tickets at all because I was just like all over the place. Anyway, so I got VIP standing, and I used my oldest sister's card instead. And guess what? She got the code instantly. So it was just super stressful because, you know, sayang lang. But, you know, whoever got my royalty ticket, I hope they deserved it. I hope it didn't go to a scalper. So just be careful if you're ever planning on buying tickets online from other people who already bought the tickets. So yeah, that's what happened. So I'm still seeing TXT, but I didn't get the royalty that was almost mine. It was almost mine. Things could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse, and I'm glad that it did not go worse than that. So since my original goal was to get soundcheck, which is around like 16,000, and I didn't get it, my next option was to buy like Gen Ad for day 2. And I knew that was gonna be super hard because I would have to wait for the general sale because my pre-sale code wouldn't work anymore if I tried to buy on the pre-sale because you can only use it once. So that's what I did. The next day I woke up just in time for the general pre-sale that started at 12 noon, and I knew I wouldn't be able to get any tickets at all because, you know, everyone was gonna be online and offline as well. So I was just taking my chances, you know, because maybe I would be able to secure Gen Ad. So when the queuing started at 12 noon, I was queuing on my laptop and on my phone again. My queue for day 2 was around 20,000. So that was already like, wow, okay. It told me I was gonna have to wait for over an hour. And in my phone, I was 16K. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna give it to the people who weren't there at the pre-sale, but I was still trying to take my chances. So I just left the page open, and even before I could enter, like a few hours, a few minutes later actually, it was already announced that Gen Ad for both days was sold out. So I was just like, okay, you know, so I don't have a day 2 ticket, but I'm still looking. But also I might as well just use that money to buy a MOA bong instead, like the TXT light stick instead, because I know that if they sell, like they're gonna be selling it on the concert day itself, but I know that will probably be very expensive, probably as much as a Gen Ant ticket. So I'm looking for light stick options right now. So yeah, that's my ticketing experience for the TXT pre-sale. I'm just really happy that I'm gonna be able to see them, even if it's just for one day, and even if I didn't get my desired ticket. I'm just really thankful that I got to secure a ticket at all. So yeah, if you're a MOA and you got to secure tickets, congratulations. I hope you have fun at the concert. And if you're on VIP standing A on day one, hit me up. I will see you there. If you still have some questions about the whole process or just anything in general that I wasn't able to answer in this video, just feel free to comment and I will try to reply and be helpful. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I rarely post on this channel. I'm trying to keep it active. But when I do post a video, it's either a random vlog or a cover. So my next plan is to release a cover. So if you're into that, stay tuned. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!